Hello students, welcome back to the EVS class. Today's date is 19th May 2020. As you already know that we have almost finished our first chapter, there are few questions that I would like to discuss with you. So let's start. Here is question number 12. Which is write which is the name and address given on the envelope. So there are two arrow marks on the envelope as you can see on the screen. So you have to identify which one is the name and which one is the address, and then write it on the blank space given on your book. Next comes to the match the following. So there are two columns given, so you have to draw lines and link each other, whichever is the correct one, you have to link small a to the other side, small b to the other side, like that. So next comes to the multiple choice questions. So question number 14 is which of the following is an ID card? So here the options are given: option A, option B, option C and option D. So whichever the correct option is, you have to write it within the bracket given on the right hand side. Now come to question number 15. ID card is the short form of option A, B, C, D. So here also you have to do the same as question number 14. Now there are few more questions left which I will be sharing with you in the WhatsApp group. Now let's start a new lesson today. I guess you already know what is the lesson. That is lesson number 2, right? My family members. Yes, so we all know what a family is, but today we will be studying in details. Okay, so in this lesson I will learn about family and family members, jobs of family members, roles of family members, and how each family and family member is different. So the objective of the lesson is identify the family members and the different roles they play. Now let's start with the new words. Shall we start reading it together? Yes, let's begin. So number 1, C-O-U-S-I-N-S, cousins. We already know who the cousins are, right? So I will be explaining it in details while discussing the chapter. Number 2, U-N-C-L-E-S, uncles. 3, A-U-N-T-S, aunts. 4, B-R-O-T-H-E-R, brother. 5, S-I-S-T-E-R, sister. 6, F-A-M-I-L-Y, family. 7, S-O-N-S, sons. 8, D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R-S, daughters. 9, P-A-R-E-N-T-S, parents. 10, F-A-M-I-L-Y, family. M-E-M-B-E-R-S, members, that becomes family members. 11, R-E-L-A-T-E-D, related. 12, G-R-A-N-D, grand, P-R-A-E-N-T-S, parents, that becomes grandparents. 13 is S-I-B-L-I-N-G-S, siblings. There are a few more words. Let's read it out. Number 15, O-L-D, old. 16, Y-O-U-N-G, young. 17, F-E-W-E-R, fewer. 18, M-O-R-E, more. 19, M-O-N-E-Y, money. 20, E-A-R-N, earn. 21, J-O-B, job. 22, W-O-R-K, work. 23, B-U-S, bus. C-O-N-D-U-C-T-O-R-S, conductors, bus conductors. 24, P-O-S-T, post. OFFICES, offices. That becomes post offices. 25. RICKSHAW, rickshaw. DRIVERS, drivers. That becomes rickshaw drivers. 26. HOSPITALS, that is hospitals. So these are the few new words that we will be getting in today's discussion. Now let's come to family. So what is a family? We all know that what is a family. We live with our family, right? Yes. So family is an important part of our society. It is the first, you can say it is the first school of our life where we learn few things. Education is given in the school, right? But all the other manners, good qualities that we inherit in ourselves, we get it from we learn it from our family. Even our mother tongue, we learn it from our family. That is why family is an important part of our society. So then what is a family? Yes, family is a group of people who are related to each other. Now I have my mother, father, brother and me. So we become a family member. But a family also can have grandparents, aunt, uncle, cousins, and it is a whole big family, right? So this is also a family. Now, some members of a family live in a different house and some at different place. Now, family doesn't mean the members have to live in the same house. They can live in another place or in another house, but they are related to each other. Suppose my brother lives somewhere else in another state. That doesn't mean that he is not my brother, right? Because we are related to each other. Our parents are same, so we are siblings and we are related to each other. We become a family. Now some of your family members might live in another house in the same place, but that doesn't mean they are not family, right? We all are family members. We like visiting each other. So when each of the person is related to when every person is related to each other, that is called the family member. Now family are of two types, right? One is nuclear and the another is joint family. Now let's start with the nuclear. So what is a nuclear family? A nuclear family is a small family where father, mother and children live together. Now as you are looking on the screen, you are seeing that there is a father, mother and the children. So it is a very small family with only 4 members, right? So sometimes it might have 3 members also, or sometimes it might have 5 members. So that depends upon the family. Now this is called a nuclear family. Then what is a joint family? So a joint family is a big family where our grandparents and sometimes our uncle, aunt and cousins also live together. Now you can see on the look on the screen, the picture is there. If you can notice, there are the grandparents, right? The grandmother, grandfather is there. Then mother, father is there with their children, then aunt, uncle with their children. So this is what the joint family is. The many members live together is called the joint family. Now in your book there is a family of Ayush, right? So let's meet Ayush family. Now as you can see, there is this picture here. So this is the family of Ayush, right? So if you can see here, this is the Ayush wearing the green shirt, right? Yes. Now who is his grandparents? There is this old lady with the green sari. She is the grandmother of Ayush. And then this man with white shirt is the grandfather of Ayush. Then there is this purple shirt man wearing. He is the father of Ayush, and the blue sari is the mother of Ayush. Then here is the blue and white striped t-shirt and a brown pant, who is the brother of Ayush, and the little sister is also there. If you can notice, she is wearing the pink top and a green frock, right? These two are the brother and sister of Ayush, and together they are known as siblings. Now Ayush also has an aunt. She is wearing pink sari, and then uncle who is wearing a blue shirt, right? And and Ayush also has a cousin, a very little cousin, a little cousin who is wearing a pink top with a blue bottom. Now this is the family of the Ayush, right? Now can you tell me which type of family does Ayush have? Is it a joint family or a nuclear family? Yes, it is a joint family, because along with his mother and father, he has grandparents living together, and also uncle and aunt along with their child, which is Ayush's cousin. They all live together, a big family, right? So it is a joint family. Now let's come to page number 6. Below there is a question for you. Are there any other members in your family? Who are they? So you have to find it out whether you have other members in your family or not, and then you have to write it whether who are they? Are they your grandparents, aunt, uncles? So this is your homework. You do it. Okay. Now let's come to page number 7. There is in the above, there you can see, let us understand what our family members do. You come to school every day. Your family members go to work every day. Some members of a family work to earn money. Such work is called the job. Different family members have different jobs. Now each of the family member have different roles to play. Now you go to school, right? Your father go to the office. Some of your mother stays at home, or some of the mother also goes to the work, right? Then you have the grandparents who stays back at home, look after you, right? Also sometimes they come to school to take you from school to home, right? So these are the roles they are played by the family members. That are played by the family members. So sometimes to maintain the family, right? To eat, to wear the clothes, right? To get the foods and everything, we need money. Yes. Now we have to earn that money. Now to earn that money, people have to go for jobs. Now there are lots of different jobs that our parents, our aunt, uncles and our grandparents do. Now what are the different jobs these family members do? We will be discussing few of the jobs in our chapter. Let's begin. Now as you can see on the screen, there are two pictures, right? So are you getting it? Yes, the first one is the doctor and the second one is the teacher. Now some of your parents are doctors and some of your parents are teachers, right? Now who is a doctor? A doctor treats people by giving them medicines. Yes, when you are sick, when you are ill, what does your parents do? Your parents take you to the doctor, yes, for the checkup, and he prescribes some medicines, and by taking them you become well and healthy, right? Yes, so that is the role of a doctor. Now what does a teacher do? Right? A teacher helps you to learn new things. You come to school, right? You come to school, you learn many things, new things from the teacher. So a teacher gives you knowledge and makes you learn new things. So this is the role of a teacher. Now let's come to the next one. There is a picture of engineer and a business person. Now who is an engineer? Some of your parents might be working as an engineer, and some might be a business person, right? So now who is an engineer? An engineer build things like houses, roads, etc. There are many things that are being built. So these are called, these persons are called the one who gives the outline of that house or roads or what are the things required. They are called engineers. Now the next is the business person. A business person has a company or a shop and so on. So some of your parents might goes to a company for work, some of you might have a shop and etc etc. So these persons are called business person. Next, let's come to the artist. Now, some of your parents might be an artist who loves painting, who loves singing, dancing or acting, right? Yes, even you aspire to become some of this. Yes or no? Yes. So, artists are people whose work is to paint, sing, dance or act. Now, you can see on the screen, there are a few pictures there. There is an artist, there is a singer and a dancer. Then this is one of the most important role. The parents who stay at home to take care of the house and the family members are called homemakers. Now, some of our parents, they used to stay back at home, right? To take care of ourselves, to take care of their children, to take care of the other family members and also to take care of the house. Now these persons are called the homemakers. So they do the most important thing, because without them we are unable to do anything, because they cook our food, they clean our clothes, they take care of the home, they take care of our rooms and they clean our rooms, right? They take care of our grandparents, the other family members, right? Even if we have pets, then they take care of our pets too. Now without them, it will be impossible for us to go out or to come out from the house, because the homemaker is there to take care of all these things. We can go to school, your father can go to work, the other family members can go to work, right? That is the role of a homemaker, which is a very important one. And most of our mothers are the homemakers, and we love them dearly and we are proud that they are the homemakers who are doing so many works together and taking care of all the family members. Now, along with those, the other previous jobs, there are few jobs or roles that are being done by other members of the family. Now, some members might be a rickshaw puller, some might be a bus driver and some might be a vegetable vendor. Now, no single job is low or high. Every job every job has to be respected, because everyone is earning, everyone is doing hard work to feed their family, right? That is why we should respect every job. Now there is a question in the book, right? Let's read out the last line and then we will come to the other part. There are other jobs like rickshaw drivers, bus conductors and so on. People also work in hotels, schools, hospitals, post offices and so on. So there are many jobs. These are only few jobs that I have mentioned. There are lots and lots of other professional jobs or other jobs which are being done by the family members. So find it out yourself, what are the other jobs that are there for your own knowledge. Now let's come to the question, what are your parents' job? So you have already the blank is given there, so you have to write it. My father is you have to write what your father does. And my mother is if she is a homemaker, then you write homemaker. Or if she goes for a walk, then you write the definite word for that. Now come to train my brain. So question number 1 is, what are your father's parents called? And question number 2 is, what is your mother's sister called? So we all know that what are the names of this, right? So you are going to write this on your copies. So what are your father's parents called? Yes, my father's parents are called grandparents. And number 2 is, what is your mother's sister called? My mother's sister is called aunt. So these are the answers that you're going to write on your copy, EVS copy. I hope you have understood it. So let's do a quick recap of whatever we have learned or discussed in today's class. So what is a family? A family is a group of people who are related to each other. So family are of 2 types, nuclear family and joint family. Nuclear family includes mother, father and children. Joint family includes our parents, grandparents and sometimes uncle, aunt and cousins. All members in a family have different roles. Many go out and work. Some members cook and look after the family members. I hope you have understood today's discussion, and I will be wrapping it up here. Let's meet in our next class. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.